The latest on Alec Baldwin, target of a new lawsuit from the family of Halyna Hutchins, the cinematographer who was killed on the set of Baldwin's film Rust after a gun he was holding went off. Baldwin is accused of failing to follow protocols, recklessly causing her death. Kaylee Hartung is in Los Angeles with the story. Good morning, Kaylee.
George, there is no amount of money specified in this wrongful death lawsuit to quantify the amount of damages that the Hutchins family is seeking here. But it's clear they are looking to hold a lot of people accountable, perhaps no one more so than Alec Baldwin. The family of Rust cinematographer Halyna Hutchins taking action, filing a wrongful death lawsuit on Tuesday, sparing no one, naming several crew members, producers, and putting Alec Baldwin at the center, claiming the actor recklessly shot and killed Halyna Hutchins on the set.
There are many people culpable, but Mr. Baldwin was the person holding the weapon that, but for him shooting it, she would not have died.
According to the filing, the family alleges aggressive cost-cutting practices endangered the safety of the cast and crew of Rust, and that Baldwin and the defendants failed to perform industry-standard safety checks and follow basic gun safety rules while using real guns to produce the movie Rust, with fatal consequences.
No one should ever die with a real gun on a make-believe movie set. That should never happen.
Lawyers unveiling a dramatic animated video recreating what they allege took place from the moment Baldwin receives the gun to when it goes off. Last December, the actor gave his account of what happened that day, saying he was following Hutchins' instructions.
I'm holding the gun where she told me to hold it, which ended up being aimed right below her armpit, was what I was told.
Officials say that without Baldwin or Hutchins knowing, the Colt .45 revolver was loaded with a bullet.
And I cocked the gun, I go, "Can you see that? Can you see that? Can you see that?" And she says, and then I let go of the hammer of the gun and the gun goes off. I let go of the hammer of the gun and the gun goes off.
So you never pulled the trigger?
No. I would never point a gun at anyone and pull a trigger at them, never. Never. That was the training that I had. You don't point a gun at me and pull the trigger at them.
In a statement to ABC News, an attorney for Baldwin and other producers of Rust disputed the lawsuit's claims that they didn't follow safety protocols, saying any claim that Alec was reckless is entirely false. He, Halyna, and the rest of the crew relied on the statement by the two professionals responsible for checking the gun that it was a cold gun, meaning there is no possibility of a discharge, blank or otherwise. Overnight, Baldwin posting this image to Instagram, an art installation reading, "Everything is going to be all right." And the Hutchins family attorneys say Halyna's husband, Matt, understands that a lawsuit like this is necessary to get answers. He wants answers, and he wants closure. The attorneys also say they expect to be to trial within 2 years, but recognize that the potential criminal suit here could prolong that. George.
Okay, Kaylee, thanks very much. Let's bring in our chief legal analyst, Dan Abrams. So Alec Baldwin met with the family. He knew this lawsuit was coming, but are you surprised he's so central in the lawsuit?
I am. We knew that they were going to sue Alec Baldwin, the producer, and the other producers for a variety of safety issues and other issues on the set. But you read this lawsuit, and it's not just about Alec Baldwin, the producer. It's about Alec Baldwin, the guy who shot her. It's about what Alec Baldwin didn't do to prepare for this moment. It's about what Alec Baldwin did do at that moment. And it's a devastating indictment. And as Kaylee points out, there's even a reference in the lawsuit to possible criminal charges, which, as you know from your interview, that Alec Baldwin has just been sort of dismissing as if it's not a possibility.
What's his best defense?
I think it's both legal and factual. On the factual side, he's going to repeat much of what he said to you, which is it was a mistake. It was just a horrible mistake, and he wasn't negligent.
And he was told there were no live bullets in the gun.
Exactly. Not my fault is going to be the factual defense. There's also going to be a legal defense, which is to say, for example, this is not the kind of lawsuit that should be in a civil court. It should be dealt with because it's a labor case in a different venue.
Something I've never seen before in the filing of a lawsuit, that animated video they played.
Yeah, look, this is Hollywood, right? I mean, this is a Hollywood case. It's about a film. And so the lawyers have put together effectively a movie about what happened. Now, this recreation likely would not be admissible in court, but in the court of public opinion, they can show what they say is that happened to let people understand better their position of the case.
You spoke with the Hutchins family attorney last night. What struck you?
First of all, that a settlement's always possible, right? One of the things I said to him is, would you settle? He said, look, most of these cases end in settlement. But he also followed up by saying that they want to move forward, they want to get the facts. But it is also the sort of antagonism between the family and Alec Baldwin now as a legal matter, which is very different than the
big change of tone.
Big change in tone than we had at the outset of this.
Dan Abrams, thanks very much. Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.